January Scrapfive challenge for you guys. We are back for another year. I'm so excited to be doing this series again. I really love the way that the Scrapfive challenge kind of can help just guide your layouts. These ones are always so quick and easy and come together in, I don't know, just a really fun way for me. So I've really been enjoying this series. So thanks for coming back and checking it out. Let me see if I can remember. I know I just showed you on camera, but let me see if I can remember what the 5 challenge items were for this week. So the first one was to pick something out of your stash that you've had for a really long time. The second one was to use a minimum of 3 pictures. Number 3 was to find a sticker book and use as many stickers as you can. Number 4 was sequins, and number 5 was paint. I am going to tell you that this was actually a really hard challenge for me. The first one was super easy. I instantly went for that piece of paper that you see in the background. That's going to be my background paper. That's from Studio Calico, and I have a whole bunch of those papers still left over from, I think I started Studio Calico, my Studio Calico subscription, maybe in like 2011 or 12, somewhere along those lines. And I did it off and on for a few years. And I still have a lot of the papers. I don't have as many of the embellishments and the other, cool little things that we got in the kits, but I have a lot of those papers left over. And they're some of the oldest things currently sitting in my stash. So that one was really easy. That's what I went for. And I'm scrapping these photos of my little man two winters ago in just outside playing in the snow, throwing snowballs and kind of, playing around a tree that we have in our front yard. And so I thought that this paper worked really good because it kind of gives me the feeling of snow falling, and it's mostly white, so it works with any of the colors I was going for. So yeah, it just seemed like a good fit. And then the second item, that one's always hard for me. I'm definitely a single photo scrapper. That tends to be what I do most often. And I'm getting better at adding maybe 2 photos, or I definitely enjoy when I'm doing Stretch the Sketch and I'm doing a 2-page layout, adding as many pictures as possible. But oftentimes, 1 or 2, that's kind of what I do. So finding a set of photos that I had 3 or more of was one of my first challenges. Just going in and literally finding the pictures where I could have 3 of them, 4 of them, 5 of them, whatever it was, because I don't print my photos that way because that's not how I tend to scrap them. So this particular layout, the way that I actually printed off these photos, I printed one 4x6, and then on the other 4x6, it's actually a collage of 4 pictures. And the intention was to maybe do a 12x12 with the one 4x6 single photo, and then use those other 4 pictures in Project Life. So I just decided to put all of them together, and now I have 5 pictures on my one layout. So that was pretty good. Once I kind of, figured out how I was going to do it and started looking for the pictures, it got a little bit easier for me. But definitely that was one of the initial ones where I was like, oh, this is going to be a little bit tougher. That's the whole point of this Scrapfive challenge, though, is that it does get you doing things kind of outside your box, outside your comfort zone. And I'm working, the last couple of years, I've definitely come a long way in the multi-photo layouts. So I definitely think that I'm making strides with that. And then the third item or third challenge is the sticker book. And that one totally threw me because I don't tend to buy full collections, and so I don't usually get the stickers in a sticker book type product. That's not something I tend to have. So I have two of the American Crafts sticker books. And you guys know I use them all the time. I pull them out. They're sitting right in front of me where you can kind of see a little dark blue area in my little shelf. They are sitting in there and I use them a lot. There's still tons and tons of stickers. Definitely, they're a great value when you can find them. I don't even know if they still make them, but I use them so much. And so in one way that wasn't really a challenge for me because they're there and I grab for them all the time. But in another way, the challenge was like, if I'm not going to use those two sticker books, then what am I going to use? And so I did a quick flip through of all of my products. I'm kind of leaning towards Christmassy products because these pictures were taken in December. So they're not Christmas pictures, but they were in the month of December. So I figured I can go ahead and use kind of Christmassy products, and you can see some of the Christmas decorations hanging on the tree. So I thought, reds and greens and stuff would also work. So I was looking through all my Christmas stash, trying to find a sticker book or some sticker pages or just something like that that I could go ahead and use. And I figured it would be okay to go ahead and reinterpret that one challenge item from sticker book to sticker page or something along those lines. So I pulled out those cute little snowmen and I pulled out a 12 by 12 sticker sheet from Close to My Heart. I thought, because this is also Baby Got Scraps all month long, and I'm kind of playing along with that and just using scraps where I'm finding them. The 12 by 12 background paper is the only thing that I added that isn't a scrap. Everything else had been cut into or used in some way, and so I figured I'm okay to stretch that one challenge item a little bit and use some of these stickers that to me I'm kind of including as scraps. Oh, that was Landon saying hello to everybody. He really took the challenge of using up the entire sticker sheet to heart. As you can see, I kind of was explaining to him, he loves to ask why now. That's his thing. And I was explaining to him that I needed to see if I could use up all of my snowmen on the page. And he said, Mama, let me do it. And then he sat on my knee and he got all of those snowmen onto my page. And so I thought I would show you guys that if you're struggling with this one particular challenge item, go find yourself a 3-year-old. They'll get all those stickers on. They won't be where you want the stickers to be. They may all be piled up on top of each other, but they will get every one of those stickers onto the sheet. So technically he accomplished that challenge for me. And he was very proud of himself. When he looked into the camera, he said, see, Mama, I can do it. Ta-da! And then he said, hello, guys. How are you? So super cute. I love that he takes an interest in this kind of stuff, but I did have to rearrange some of those snowmen. It was a little too much. But I think I did pretty good. I got quite a few of the snowmen on there. And then here's that other sheet that I pulled out. I thought maybe I could get a bunch of stuff on there. I kind of didn't know at the beginning of creating the layout what direction I was going to take. So I didn't know if I would do the snowmen or if I would find other stickers on the other sheet there. But when I decided to fussy cut those little kind of pink circles that you see, that's from one of the pieces of paper that I pulled out and ended up matting my 4x6 photo with. And it's little mittens that are kind of arranged in a circle, and those little mittens, the piece of yarn that's holding them together, and then the little sort of snowflakes that are on some of them to decorate them are red. And so the snowman, I think, ended up working out really great because the color that you see that really pops from the snowman is that bright red. So I feel like that brought in a little bit of kind of a vibrant dark color. I also use some of those little trees because obviously there's a large tree that's prominent in my photo, in my main photo. And so I think that the snowman just kind of worked. And I think this layout turned out so super cute. I love all the little elements about it, and I'm really working hard to just let things be and kind of not overthink things, and this layout definitely was that. I had fun with Landon helping me, stick things on. I added cute little hearts all over the place and different stickers, and I'm stamping my title, which isn't something I do very often. So it was just a really fun layout. It was a good level of challenge for me. I had to think about some things and, go into my stash and pull stuff out. And so the whole experience was just a really, really fun, creative experience. And I think it turned out super cute. I love this layout. I'm just going to finish it off with some sketchy lines around the outside. I feel like that just really gives it a nice border and it matches that intense black in my title, which that says Winter Adventures, and some sequins. And so that's all 5 elements. I have my old stash item. I have 5 photos. I have paint. I have sequins, and I have a bunch of stickers. So challenge successfully accomplished, and I love how this turned out. And that is it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you give this challenge a go as well. Use the hashtag Scrap5Challenge so that we can see what you come up with. Be sure to check out all the links down below as well so that you can see everybody else who's playing along today. And that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, happy scrapping. Bye.
Bye. Thanks to me. To my channel.